What's your name again?
Janelle.
What do you want, Janelle? Okay. Alright. Therapist has blankets. But I'm cold. Okay. You gonna start it? Hello, Janelle.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Nah, so great. Not so great.
Not so great. Why is it not so great?
Well, as I'm sure you remember, my husband has a tendency to hold his mother as God herself, and
We talked about that last time.
and that has rapidly deteriorated into his proposal of a divorce.
Uh-oh.
So it's I've been better.
Hold on, let's unpack that a little bit. That's a lot. How are you feeling about that?
Pretty shitty. This will be the third time running. I'm thrilled about. So third time running. I'm in my 40s, so maybe last.
So, he suggested a divorce. Did he suggest it? How did he say it?
We were driving to Walmart, and he said that he wanted a divorce, kind of just out of nowhere.
Were you arguing?
No, we were totally silent, and I think that's like worse, because then it was like he's been thinking about it instead of just like this impulsive thing that you say. So yeah, and then we had to go grocery shopping together after that.
Wow. Grocery shopping after he just told you he wanted a divorce?
Yeah, and
Did you talk about it? Did you get anything done?
Sort of. I obviously asked why and what he was talking about. And he said that he feels like I haven't been respectful to his family, and he feels like I don't listen to him, which is amazing. And I don't know. Yeah, we talked about it some. I don't know that we got anywhere.
So he wasn't respectful to... You were not respectful to his family.
So says he.
So says he. How do you feel about that?
It's bullshit. I mean, I've done nothing but bend over backwards for his Lord and Savior mother.
Lord and Savior.
Yeah,
That's
and
correct.
yeah, and her like garbage husband too. So I don't know. I mean, I moved into their house that they got at an auction. I mean, she lied about having lupus, and we went through with it anyway. That's a good one for you.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
She
lied about having lupus?
Yeah, her doctor said, "Oh, we'll test for lupus," and she heard, "I have lupus." But what really happened is we were about to leave because he was finally on my side, and then she comes in with a lupus card, which is fake, and then all of a sudden my husband's like, "Oh, maybe we should stay. Maybe we should take care of her. We should move into her auctioned home." Like, what? And so now I spent the last 3 weeks doing fixer-uppers on this like garbage home. So to say that I'm disrespectful to his family is a joke.
That's a lot. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot.
So, yeah,
How long ago did this happen?
like, maybe 3 days ago.
Oh my god, okay. 3 days. So you're in the wake of it.
Yeah, nothing's like finalized yet,
Yeah. But that's still fresh. That's still real fresh.
yeah. So, I haven't told my kids yet.
Oh man. Got a lot going on.
And I don't know where I'm gonna live.
Okay, so what do you want to tackle first with all of that? Because we're going to get to it. But that's a lot, so we need to do it one by one.
I guess just like, I should probably let my kids know because they would have to stay with them for a little bit.
That would help. So that would solve two problems.
Yeah, maybe.
By letting your kids know, you would also secure a place to live.
Yeah, I just like hate feeling like a burden to them.
Well, I'm sure they understand. They didn't mind last time, right?
No, they kept telling me that wasn't an issue, but like, I don't know, I just feel like helpless.
Well, you're going through a hard time. And I think they would understand that.
Yeah. So I should tell my kids. I don't know, part of me feels like, is it like even worth it to tell them?
Yes. Yeah. Super worth it, because that's a huge part of your life, and it's not like you can just not tell them about it and then completely live like it's totally normal and that you're being honest with them. If you keep that from them, it's going to create a barrier. Pretty big one, too. It's going to always feel like you're holding something from them. So you don't want that.
I don't know. Everything feels...
How do you feel about not telling them yet?
I just feel like it's not worth the energy, and I don't know, like my daughter's gonna be like depressed on like my behalf, I guess.
Your daughter will be depressed on your behalf. So are you... Okay, so I guess to solve that problem, to answer that question, we have to ask, is the divorce fine? Like, is this actually going to happen, or is this an argument?
He said so. I mean, his parents have great lawyers, obviously, so, I guess, like, papers should probably be coming within the next few weeks. I don't know, I tried to talk him out of it.
So where are you staying in the meantime?
In the house?
With him?
Yeah, we're sleeping in different rooms.
Are you fighting? Are you talking?
I mean, he just doesn't even look at me, really. Just interesting, because we're in the same home. But, I don't know. I mean, I think he's, like, given up completely, and I guess I have to.
Okay. How long do you think you have to stay in that house? You think he'll probably give you some time to stay there or move on, or?
I don't know. I feel like he's been pretty unreasonable. So he's probably just, he doesn't know that I haven't told the kids yet, so he probably wonders why I'm still there.
So I'm going to need a little more clarification on the wanting to keep it from the kids. Why would they be depressed on your behalf?
I don't know, like, it's a depressing circumstance, like, it's embarrassing. This is like my third time now. I mean, like, what is it about me that is so just despicable?
If there's anything about you, I think it just didn't work out.
So, I don't know, I just think it's embarrassing, and I don't want them to think I'm like a total failure, and I don't want to stress them out.
Have they ever given you any explanation that they might think that way?
No, just like, I'm their mom. I'm supposed to provide for them, and staying at their house means that they're providing for me, and I don't want to do that, and just none of this should be happening. So. I just don't know if it's like worth it to stress them out. Like, I don't want to live anywhere. I don't.
You don't want to live anywhere?
anywhere.
What does that mean?
It just feels like a lot.
Okay, so where you don't want to live, and do you want to live at all?
I mean,
No.
what's the point? I mean, the one person who's supposed to love me has left me for his mom, and my kids are grown up. Like, they don't need me. I don't even have a job. Like, what is my purpose?
Yeah, right.
So.
What's the point?
Yeah. I'm wondering.
What is the point?
I guess it might put a lot on my kids if I did anything stupid.
So it's a little interesting that someone who's afraid to tell their kids that they're getting a divorce would be considering leaving them with an even worse realization that their mom might not be there.
Yeah, I guess I didn't.
Which of those do you think is worse? So I think maybe telling them about the divorce would be far less bad than the other alternative, and I think it would get a lot better if you did tell them.
Yeah.
And let them help you a little bit. You seem to be in a pretty rough state right now.
Everything feels backwards, but I can let my daughter know at least she's like responsible.
I think more than anything that they want to help their mom.
Yeah, I mean they're not evil, but it's more, they wouldn't turn me away. It's just like the pride I just set aside to come to my kids.
The pride. Well, they're your family, right?
Yeah, but I made them. So, like, I'm supposed to be responsible for their well-being.
People raise dogs all the time and they depend on them all the time.
Maybe I should get a dog.
Maybe you should get a dog. Yeah. Tell the dog about the divorce, right?
I actually think my husband's gonna keep the dogs.
Well, I think you could have a talk about that.
I just want one, you know?
I'm sure that they would be open to that.
So, yeah. That's what's new. But I can try to talk to my daughter about...
Well, okay. There's a lot there. I think it's been like 10 minutes and I've heard quite a lot of information. I think we might need to go over it a little bit better, a little bit more. Let's start with the most concerning part. That you might not want to live. Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you thought like that? Since the divorce?
Yeah, like since you brought it up.
So 3 days?
Well, yeah, I mean 3 days that I've thought about it seriously, I guess, but like, I don't know, ever since we've been arguing it just like comes up sometimes, but it has never like...
Do you have a plan? You know how you do it?
It's in the military for 20 years, so I think I know how to shoot a gun.
Do you have a gun?
No.
You don't have a gun?
No.
None at all? You're in the military for 20 years, you don't have a gun?
Not after we like roamed the country all summer.
Okay. So absolutely no firearms in the house?
Not that I know of. Plus, like, I mean, I'm not that terrible of a mother. Like, I recognize...
No, you're not at all.
So...
Why would you be a bad mom?
I wouldn't leave my kids, like, they've been through a lot, I guess, so I don't want to make it worse for them, and I don't want him to think that, like, he's responsible for it, so, like, it's just, like, that's stupid, like, I shouldn't, so I won't, but I just think about it a lot.
So you wouldn't do it?
No, that feels selfish. Especially after, like, knowing that, like, my dad did that to my mom. Like, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to repeat, like, the cycle.
Okay.
So, I don't know, I just never really thought about it this much before, so it's, like, it kind of freaks me out.
So you've been thinking about it more?
Yeah, since you brought it up. I'm sure, like, it will go away, I just...
Do you have anybody that you call when you're thinking like that? Anything that you normally do to help it?
Sometimes I call my daughter when I'm, like, not feeling well. I call her to, like, complain.
Does that help?
Yeah, it's nice to talk to her. We didn't, like, used to be that close, so it's cool that, like, we're more like that now.
Who else can you call?
My stepdad. I mean, he's basically my dad, but he, ever since my mom passed away, like, we kind of started to lean on each other a lot, because I'm, like, the oldest. So I call him, like, every couple days, but...
Does he pick up all the time? Or do they both pick up a lot?
My dad more so. He just sits in his South Dakota trailer park up to a lot. My daughter's in school, so, you know, when she can.
But it's pretty reliable? If you needed to talk to somebody, you could?
Yeah, I mean, I come here, don't I? So.
You do.
So, yeah, I mean, people answer. Maybe it'll be better, too, once I'm, like, not sharing this space with him.
Yeah, I think you're at definitely a heightened state of emotion right now. Had a lot of stress in the last few months. I think once you find a place to kind of station yourself and relax and let your guard down a little bit, feel a little bit better. You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Think so?
I think even if I just was staying with my kids, like, temporarily, I think maybe staying with them would be nice. Even if it's not under the best circumstances.
How did they take it last time you came down?
I mean, my son doesn't care about anything, so he's fine. I think he just likes to see me. I think my daughter was worried about me, which I guess I can't blame her, but...
You think she'd be worried right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's, like, in her nature, so... but I'm sure they want to be helpful. I mean, this time I have a car, and I don't really know where I live, but I guess I could always live closer to them if I really wanted to.
So, do you think that they're going to be disappointed in you for getting a divorce?
No, sounds
Think about your kids, or think about when you were a kid. Did you ever even want to think about your parents' love life? No. It's disgusting, right? It grosses me out. I don't want to think about that at all.
Yeah.
What I think about is I just want my parents to be okay. And if I knew that one of them was hurting and wasn't telling me about it,
Yeah, my daughter would be pissed.
I'd be pretty concerned.
Yeah, I can call her after this and just, at the very least, let her know that I'm coming down for a little bit. Maybe I can just tell her when I get there. Yeah,
Tell her when you get there?
Well, I can tell her that I'm coming down.
Okay.
And then...
I mean, however you communicate with each other, do it in your own way. I think that's a pretty good stepping stone. Good baby step. You think so?
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright. That's about wraps it up. Anything else that you'd like to say before we walk out?
No, it's just been this for days.
Okay, well, you're cured now, so that'll be $200. Hey. Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
I spilled my coffee.